Doon sa tanong ni Senator Amy, Chairman Amy, sino po yung mga congressman na kinontak po ninyo na umuo po sa inyo, natutulungan kayo na makuha yung 3%?
Kaya naman namin naisip na lumapit sa mga congressmen is...
Yung mga pangalan na lang po, please. Marami po pa tayong testigo. Nandito na si
Congressman
Justice
Rufus
Carpio.
Rodriguez,
At
kinausap namin.
nagpapasalamat
Si
tayo.
Congressman Garbin, kinausap ko.
Sino pa po? Sino pa po?
There are
Sina
several...
Congressman Saldico kasama at si Speaker Romualdez.
Sa Saldico, no, I didn't talk to Saldico.
Ganon po ba? Sigurado po kayo kasi marami-rami ang meeting ninyo, mga party, dinner. Sabi nga ninyo, ilang beses kayo. Sigurado kayo wala si Speaker, wala si Congressman Saldico sa anumang pagtitipon?
Madam Chair, in all the meetings that transpired, none of the presence of Congressman Saldico and Speaker Romualdez was there. They were not there. Ako naman, nilapitan ni Mr. Oñate because he knew for a fact that in the 18th Congress, I was the chair of the Committee on Constitutional Amendments who defended the resolution of both houses number 2 that, pass the restrictive economic provisions of the Constitution.
With due respect to Congressman Garbin, may we just recognize the chairperson because they're flashing a very important picture on screen.
I received this photo, and I believe it was one of the meetings that you alleged, Mr. Oñate. Can you identify the people in the photograph?
Why can't they show the photo?
Yeah, we're trying to enlarge the picture to share it with everyone in the room. There we go. I think that's as big as we can get it. People's Initiative for Charter Change, staff meeting, January 8. Can you tell us who are in the picture, Mr. Oñate, please?
Madam Senator.
But you just
The question is who, sir?
But you
That
said
was the
you
time-
never
that
had
was the
any
time
meetings.
that I coordinated with the speaker.
You said you never met the speaker, nor Mr. Saldico, our congressman. You're under oath, sir.
Yes, that was the time that I met with the speaker.
Sasabi mo lang na hindi naman kayo nagkita. Sabi nyo sina Congressman Garbin lang.
Yeah, because it slipped my mind. It slipped my mind, Madam Senator. That was the
Okay
time
lang,
that
okay
I,
lang.
that,
Kung
that I
nakalimutan
sought, that
ninyo
was the
bigla,
time that I sought
is
the help of the
Speaker Martin
speaker
Romualdez supporting your group?
to help
Is
us
it-
in the signature campaign. Yes.
Okay, so it's very clear that Speaker Martin Romualdez is supporting your group po. He is all out behind the People's Initiative. Is that correct?
Yes, we coordinate with the speaker and the
Thank you very
congressman
much,
in
and I'll,
getting the
give it
3%
back
per
to-
congressional district. That's correct, Madam Senator.
Thank you very much for helping us along with this investigation. I'd like to turn it back to Senator Cheese.
I'll wind up, Madam Chair. That was the point I wanted to establish, Madam Chair, distinguished colleagues, na maliban dun sa mga kongresistang binanggit nyo, baka kung si Speaker Romualdez nakalimutan yung banggitin, siguro mas marami pa kayong ibang nakalimutang banggitin. So, sa pagkakaalala nyo, kesa magpakita pa ho kami ng ibang litrato, sino pa pong mga kongresista ang nakausap nyo para makakuha ng pirma sa kada distrito?
As I have said
With the
earlier,
permission, Madam Chair, with the permission of Congressman Garbin, the question is being addressed to Mr. Oñate. Since he is the lead convener here and merely asked for the help of Congressman...
he's not the lead convener, Madam Chair, for the record.
You just said so.
He just
I'm
said so.
confused.
For Pirma, but there's a different
So
movement.
Pirma is no longer the lead convener.
No.
Please enlighten us.
Pirma is just one of the movement that
Di ba
goes around.
magkasundo kayo? Kasi iba-iba yung sinasabi ninyo, nalilito po kami eh.
Just to be clear, Madam Chair, Pirma is just one of the movement that goes around the country to gather signatures for this people's initiative. In the Bicol region, I may say that I'm the one leading and collecting signatures,
Okay.
making it for the Bicolanos understand what they've signed for.
Salamat po. Ibalik natin kay Mr. Oñate po.
Yes, if I may go
Senator
back to Mr. Nato, because Congressman Garbin, kasama ka lang sa et al. Ang nakasulat sa petitioner, si Attorney Abad, na inamin ni Mr. Oñate na isa daw sa mga conveners nila ng pirma. Di po ba? So, is Attorney Abad part
The
of Ako
volunteers.
Bicol or the new organization you put up, or is he part of pirma?
Not part of Ako Bicol, not
It's a
part
part of
of Pirma, but
part
when
of
he
Pirma.
started independently as an advocate of this people's initiative.
Kaangkin lang po ni Mr. Oñate na bahagi si Attorney Abad ng pirma.
Yes.
Sinabi niyo po kanina. Hanggang ngayon po, sinasabi niyo.
He is part
So-
of Pirma.
So,
But, the only thing is, I think the lawyers forgot, is because the first batch of the forms that were printed, the name of Attorney Abad was used. But the subsequent forms are now Pirma.
kung wala nga po yun, mahihirapan. Tulad ng mga nakaraang karanasan ninyo.
Magagawa naman po, pero medyo matatagalan.
Hindi kasing bilis tulad ngayon. Hindi kasing
Pardon
bilis
me.
tulad ngayon.
Ano daw?
Sabi niyo magagawa naman, pero
Oo,
kung
hindi,
wala ang
oo,
tulong ng kongresista, hindi
oo.
kasing bilis tulad ngayon.
Oo, mas mabilis kung may tulong ng kongresista kung pinpointing to us where to get the signatures.
Ngayon, isang tanong na lamang po, yung 55 million na ginastos nyo para sa EDSA Puera Ad, saan po galing yon?
Ako po ang nag-provide noon, binigay ko yung cash kay Mr. Greg Garcia. Yung aming PR, siya yung
Si
aming
Greg
PR.
pa gumawa nun.
Oo. Si,
Saan po galing yung 55 million?
pera ko po yun. Contribution sa akin ng mga kaibigan, mga supporters namin.
So mga $1 million po yun, di ba?
More or less po. Opo.
So personal, magkano po sa 55 million ang pera ninyong personal?
Mga kalahati po nun.
So mga 26.
More or less.
Sorry, mali.
More or less. 55, mga 27 point,
Sorry,
27.5.
polisay lang po ako. Hindi ako math major tulad ni Senator Pimentel. Yung kalahati, saan galing yung bulto? Ano yung pinakamalaking contribution?
Yung bulto nga po, ako po ang nagpondo nun.
Yung kalahati na nga po.
Yung kalahati, maraming mga contributors.
Mga tigmo
donors.
magkano po?
May mga nagbigay ng 1 million, may nagbigay ng 500,000, may nagbigay ng 2 million.
Pwede niyo po bang banggitin kung sino yung mga nagbigay ng milyon?
I don't recall right now.
Pero pwede ninyong handa naman yung committee tanggapin pag nabigay ninyo yung record.
Can my lawyer be the one to answer that?
Who
Because
is your lawyer, by the way? Is Attorney Abisado, who
Abisado.
seems to be coaching you here as your counsel or as a resource person?
Madam Chair, I really apologize. Please, because Mr. Noel Oñate has difficulty hearing. That's why I keep on repeating what the good Senator Escudero has been asking.
Thank you, sir.
So I just relay, Your Honor, I do not coach. I'm really sorry.
So may we know that the million peso contributors,
anong gagawin?
yung 1 million and above lang
I
po.
have to, I have to ask them if I can give their names.
Sige, dahil ang problema dyan, di ba may donors tax din dyan, Senator Cheese?
Yan yung math major, oh.
Oh, di, nagbayad ba sila ng donors tax?
I can compute the amount because that's math. Pero ang tanong legal eh.
No,
there
kindly
should be my opinion, Madam Chair. There should be
Kindly inquire, sir, if they consent.
6%.
And we will also research if we can compel The reason why perhaps the committee can compel disclosure is because, you know, public interest demands accountability and transparency. Hindi
Questions to Mr. Oñate.
I'm sorry, Congressman. I think
Sir,
our rules don't allow resource persons to interpolate po. Okay lang? Okay. But everyone agrees to suspend
you.
in your case.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Mr. Oñate, alam po ninyo yung kahalagahan ng initiative na ito at kakailanganin ninyo maraming resources dito. Hindi po biro-biro ito, tama po.
Yes, I agree.
Yung pagpapapirma lamang po, Mr. Oñate, kakailanganin nyo ang hindi ko kulangin ng 8 milyon para ma-address nyo yung threshold na 12% ng ating total registered voters. Hindi po ba?
12% of our total number of voters is about 8 million.
Oo nga po. Ngayon, meron po tayong about 257 legislative districts. Alam po ninyo yun. Kailangan po ninyong masatisfy yung second threshold na 3%. Kaya napilitan kayo, ayaw nyo man siguro, na magpatulong na kayo sa mga representatives ng kani-kanyang distrito. Tama po ba yun?
Yes, that's correct.
Sapagkat nagiging practical kayo siguro, sapagkat sa inyo lang, siguro kahit na yung et al na ito, ilan po ba kayo? Kahit na siguro 100 kayo, mahihirapan pa rin kayo na pumunta sa iba't ibang dako ng ating kapulungan para magpapirma lang kayo, lalo na kung ipaliliwanag pa ninyo, sapagkat hindi pipirma ang tao kapag hindi nila ganap na naunawaan kung ano ang kanilang pinipirmahan. Yung bahagi ng pagpunta sa kanila, pagpapaliwanag, yun po yung malaking panahon na kakailanganin ninyo. Kaya naisipan ninyong pumunta siguro sa mga miyembro ng House of Representatives. Tama po, Mr. Oñate?
Tama po.
Pero nakalimutan mo akong puntahan, di ba?
Yeah, okay. Kasi hindi ko,
O ngayon, dahil wala akong
hindi ko
district.
po kayo kasi.
Ngayon, ganito po. Mr. Oñate, meron po ba kayong nalalaman na batas na pinagbabawal po yung ginawa ninyo na makipag-ugnayan sa mga kongresista?
Wala naman po kasi
Teka
yung
po, hindi
People's
po ako
Initiative
tapos
is enshrined in our Constitution and it is the right of the people to
So wala
make that
pong,
initiative. Yun po ang sabi sa akin ng mga lawyer.
so wala pong batas na nagbabawal sa inyo, lalong-lalo na po kung kayo nagpapatulong dahil sa paniwala ninyo, ito ay isang bagay na kinakailangan ninyong gawin. So lumapit po kayo, paniwala ninyo na wala namang batas na nagbabawal nito at hindi po kayo makukulong. Tama po.
Tama po.
Salamat po, Madam Chair.
Thank you for all the leading questions. Maraming salamat sa ating kongresista. Napakagaling na abogado para kay Mr. Oñate.
Madam
Opo.
Chair.
Gusto ko lang balikan yung ating retrato na nandito sa harap natin. Galing po ito sa cellphone ninyo, January 8. Tama po ba, Mr. Oñate?
Oo, tama.
And that's
tama.
in fact you in the picture, that's correct?
You confirm that it's you.
You confirm that this is you in the picture?
Yes.
And you also confirm that it's Speaker Romualdez in the picture?
Yes.
And it is Congressman Saldico in the picture?
Yes, yeah.
Can you read the caption, please? Yung caption sa ilalim po. May nakasulat,
Yes,
di ba?
that's true. That's correct.
Initiative. Tama po ba?
Tama po.
At maliban sa pagkain, klaro na may mga dokumento sa table. Meeting po to, hindi lang party. Anong pinag-usapan?
Ang meeting po yan kung paano kami makikipag-coordinate sa mga congressmen.
Saan lugar to? Saan ginanap itong parting to? Para lang malaman namin.
Sa ano po yan? Sa townhouse sa Forbes, sa Forbes Park.
Kanino
Malapit sa-
nga? Kaninong lugar? Ipaliwanag. Wala namang masama magtipon-tipon sa bahay ng Miss Kishino.
ano ho yan? Dalawang townhouse.
Hindi, kanino
na,
po?
Na
Kaninong lugar?
pinagdikit.
Inyo? Bahay mo? Bahay mo po?
It's a meeting
Attorney
place.
Abisado, please.
It's our meeting place.
No, pero sino may-ari?
Sino
Lu-
ang...
Sino may-ari ng bahay?
Si Speaker Romualdez po.
Bahay ni Speaker Romualdez.
Yes.
Ganon. So, ang naging
Diyan po,
host
doon
at
po kami
nagkumbida ay si Speaker Romualdez. Tama po
Ako
ba?
po ang nagkumbida. Dapat
Paano
po
ka magkukumbida? Di mo bahay.
Oo nga, oo nga.
Bira naman.
Oo nga po, dapat po yan sa bahay ko. Dahil meron ho akong party house sa Dasma, walang tao doon.
Pero hindi ba maliwanag na kung bahay ni Speaker...
Ang sabi ng staff, doon na lang gawin sa bahay ni Speaker. Dalawang bahay ni Speaker eh. Isa sa
Okay.
McKinley at isa...
Hindi ba
At isa sa-
maliwanag?
Ha?
Hindi ba maliwanag kung bahay ni Speaker siya nagpatawag ng meeting, di talagang
Ako po ang
nakikialam
nag-
si
ako po
Speaker
ang
sa
nag-
People's
ako po ang
Initiative?
nag-initiate ng meeting. Pero sinabi po na doon na lang gawin sa townhouse ni Speaker. But ako po ang nag-initiate.
Ay,
Dapat po
ganon.
sa bahay ko, pero sinabihan ako doon na lang pumunta.
Sino nagdala ng papeles? Kasi bahay niya. Ikaw nagdala ng papel?
Ang mga lawyer po.
Yung mga lawyer.
Ang mga lawyer po, dala-dala
So,
nila
bahagi
yung mga
ka talaga
papeles.
ng Project PI. Yung Project PI na tinetext sa mga kongresista, pati ako nga na-text kasi luma na yung number ko eh. Bahagi kayo ng Project PI.
Yeah. Kasi I sought the help of the speaker. Inamin ko
Yeah,
naman po.
you've said that before.
Natulungan kami
Opo.
dito sa signature gathering.
Right. Okay, kilala ninyo itong sina Attorney Redentor Tuason?
I don't know.
Suset Sumalinog, Timothy Lagundi. Kilala niyo itong mga to?
Hindi po.
Okay. Kasi meron kaming mga screenshot doon sa Project PI na galing sa mga congressman. At sabi mo, nakikipag-coordinate ka kay Speaker na CEO at sa mga hawak
ng
niyang
Congress. Yeah,
congressman.
that's correct. That's correct, Madam Senator.
Okay. So, asan yung mga screenshot? Asan yung screenshot?
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Yes po. Yes, Senator Bato, please. Ayan yung mga screenshot. Kasi sabi mo, bahagi ka ng Project PI. Nagtatanong lang ako, baka kilala mo itong mga to. Andito yung mga pangalan. Hindi pala ninyo kilala.
Hindi
Kasi-
ko po kilala.
Anong pagkaintindi mo dyan sa message na yan? Pakibasa lang po.
Hindi ko po alam, I don't know all of the details because,
Hindi, lahat ng kongresista pinapasubmit, sa National Secretariat Attorney Red Tuason. Ayun. Ayan ang hinihingi nila, yung mga kopya, at saka accomplished signature forms. Kasi sabi ninyo, may kinalaman kayo sa second batch ng signature forms, di po ba?
yes.
So isasubmit dito sa mga taong hindi ninyo kilala, samantalang kayo ang nagpa-imprenta? Senator Bato, please.
Madam Chair, gusto ko lang ipa-confirm kay Mr. Uñate. Since sinabi niya kanina na he sought the help of the Speaker para makakuha ng perma. So, pumayag siya. In fact, nag-meeting kayo, di ba?
Yes.
Pumayag siya. So, meaning, sinabi mo, perma ang nasa likuran nitong People's Initiative, humingi kayo ng suporta galing kay Speaker Romualdez, pinigyan kayo ng tulong, ng suporta para tumakbo ng inyong People's Initiative. Ibig sabihin, si Speaker Romualdez isa na rin sa nasa likod ng
Pumayag naman po si Speaker.
pumayag siya.
Pumayag si Speaker.
Nasa likuran na rin siya.
Natulungan nga kami kasi siya ang CEO ng Congress.
Kaya nga, gusto ko lang i-confirm sa'yo na siya rin ay kasama na, nasa likod na rin nagpapatakbo ng PI. Dahil nga, tumulong siya sa inyo, di ba?
Yeah, he is helping us.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that answer.
Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat. So, kinukumpirma mo. Parang naguguluhan ako. Kinukumpirma na politicians initiative tulad ng sinabi ni Senator
Hindi
Bato,
naman, hindi naman po.
people.
Tumutulong lang sila. Pero kami ang nasa forefront ng pagpapapirma. Oo. Wala
Okay.
naman, palagay ko, wala namang masama na tumanggap ng tulong
Okay.
sa mga
Madam Chair.
congressmen. Dahil
Senator JB
distrito nila
has
yun
been
eh.
raising his... Ay, sige, tama naman.
Oo.
Patulong kayo sa lahat ng tao, lalong-lalo na yung mga CEO ng malalaking kapulungan. Senator JV, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Curious lang ako, pwede tanungin si Mr. Oñate or the conveners of itong BI. Of all the provisions that can be amended under the Constitution, bakit napili ng pirma yung amendahan yung provision on the manner of voting? Di ba? Kasi pagkakaalam ko, na kung meron kayong gustong amendahan sa Constitution, dapat ang tatanungin, either political or economic provisions, pero yung voting provisions or manner of voting, nakalagay doon, voting jointly. Bakit po yun? Gusto ko lang pong maliwanagan.
As one of the petitioner, Mr. Chair, Senator Ejercito, we specifically propose amendment to the manner of voting because this is the consistent roadblock that prevents the Republic of the Philippines, the Senate and the House, to propose amendment to the Constitution. When I was the chair of the Committee on Constitutional Amendments, we passed the RBH2. Pinasa namin sa House of Representatives, 19th Congress. We transmitted the RBH2 to the Senate.
Di ba kung People's Initiative, pwede naman diretso sa economic provisions?
Tama po, and that's why let me...
Sa poll, economic na kagad.
Yes po.
Bakit hindi economic ang
You
tinatanong
cannot
ninyo sa
put
tao?
one subject in a petition. That's Republic Act 6735, of which you cannot put more than one subject in a petition. And that's why to erase that roadblock, which is a consistent roadblock in proposing this amendment to the Constitution, might as well that infirmity or ambiguity in the interpretation on how Congress will vote sitting as Constituent Assembly, dapat ho maklarify. And that's why ito po yung pinakarason. Kasi kung ilalagay po natin yung Article 12, 14, and 16 of the 1987 Constitution, which speaks of the restrictive economic provisions of the Constitution, that would be inviolative of Republic Act 6735, that prescribe
Madam Chair.
that there should be no more than one subject in a petition.
Madam Chair.
Alam rin namin yon ang ating SP.
Yes, Madam Chair. Let us go back to the subject matter at hand.
Boss SP,
Because,
may I just put on record because being the chair of the Committee on Rules, only RBH 6 of the House calling for a constitutional convention was actually transmitted by Congress to the Senate. The RBH 2 has not been transmitted. That's for the record.
Madam Chair, you might forget, the majority leader might forget that in the 18th Congress, June of
Mr. Madam
2021,
Chair,
and you were
are
still a member of that
Are we going
Congress.
to talk about the other Congresses or even the history of Congress? In fact, Madam Chair, I was about to make mention about the statements made by Mr. Oñate. If this is indeed a people's initiative and not a political initiative, bakit nanggagaling lahat sa politiko? Bakit sila yung nagtatarget sino yung mag-i-initiate? Hindi ho ba klaro na ito ay politicians' initiative? Just to point it out, Madam Chair.
Baka naman siguro, Madam Chair, I see you recognize me already. Baka hadlang ang Senado sa mga agenda ng ibang politiko. Di ba? Ganun lang naman yun eh. With due respect, Madam Chair, the point of order I see is that let's go back to the germane, what's germane to this topic, which is the signature buying, manipulation being done.
Thank you
Is it
very
being
much.
through people's initiative or politicians' initiative? Let's go back to that. We will have our hearings on this issue on charter change where we can
Yeah.
invite our distinguished friends, former congressmen and congressmen to those hearings together with the justices, together with ex-justices, deans, and constitutionalists to debate on that issue. But at this point in time, let's go back to the main point of this hearing, which is we were trying to look for shenanigans in the part of getting and collecting these signatures.
Maraming salamat. Yes, and thank you very much for SP for establishing order. And indeed, it's a massive feat to conduct a project PI requiring massive funds. And you said that you largely, Mr. Oñate, funded PIRMA, at least with the EDSA Puera commercial. And you also admitted that it was upwards of 55 million that you spent. Do you have the receipt?
I think so. I
So-
think we have a receipt.
Is it your office or your corporation or PIRMA as an NGO that paid for the ad?
Yeah, because I gave the money in cash to Mr. Greg Garcia, and he was the one that paid the advertising agency.
I'm a little bit confused. I was informed but that in fact payment was made to Gana Atienza Avisado Law Office. Why was it necessary to go through the law office? Did you need an escrow or trust account?
I gave the cash to.
If I may,
Mr.
Madam Chair.
Oñate,
I
can we
gave-
allow
I gave
Mr.
the
Oñate to
cash
finish his sentence?
I gave the cash to Greg Garcia, who is our PR, and I think Mr. Greg Garcia was the one that paid the ad agency. I don't know whether it was coursed to somebody else, but
So in fact, it
I
was
just need the
cash,
money
there
to
was
Greg-
no
to Greg
receipt,
Garcia.
there was no BIR, no donor's tax, no documentation, it was cold, hard cash, is that correct?
Yeah, it is. It was. I gave it to him in cold cash because, well, that's how politics works. I mean,
I'm sorry, that's how politics operates, through cash?
yeah, because I've also been a political consultant all these years, and I know how it works.
55 kilos of cash, sir. Hindi, ang sabi kasi binayaran through the law office. Nagugulan ako because you said you handed over 55 million in cash to Mr. Greg Garcia, isang bulto. Paano pumasok
ganyan
yung
kadami.
ating mga abogado?
Madam Chair, if I may.
Yes,
to
Attorney Abisado.
explain our role in the TV ad. What happened was this was very early start of the year, and when Mr. Noel Oñate engaged the firm of Mr. Greg Garcia for the creative agency, Mr.
Teka,
Garcia.
nagugulan ako. At in the beginning of this year?
Yes po.
Eh, nag-umpisa to December pa eh.
Yes po, on the creative aspect po, last year pa. And then, payment should be made for the TV stations ASAP. But since PIRMA could not comply, marami ho kasing documentary requirements. So what we did, kami na as the law office, since we can comply with all the documentary requirements ng pag-post nitong TV ads, kami na po ang nag-submit.
Eh,
But yung
paano yung
payment,
cash?
but yung
Anyari dun sa
payment
cash?
ho, when we were sent the bill, we gave it to Mr. Oñate and sabi namin, sir, ito na ho yung billing ng ad agency. Kayo na ho bahala magbayad. That's what happened po.
Asan ang resibo? Kanino ginawa yung resibo? Kay Mr. Oñate, sa PIRMA, o sa Abisado Law Office?
Ma'am, wala pa pong OR pero meron ho yatang invoice. Tama? Oh, may invoice ho kami to the law office kasi kami yung lumalabas na advertiser having complied with all the documentary requirements.
So, ibibigay ninyo sa amin yung OR, walang resibo, at sekreto sa BIR, kasi wala rin donor's tax.
Yes. Ma'am, wala pa po kaming OR but we have a billing invoice that we can submit.
Sige, titignan namin. So ano nangyari dun sa cash? Akala ko ang nagkaliwaan yung cash ni Mr. Oñate dun kay Mr. Garcia. Paano pumasok yung law office? Di ko pa rin maintindihan eh.
Kami lang po nag-represent kay Mr. Oñate in the
Bakit kailangan ng
application.
representation? May dala-dalang bultong cash.
That's a separate matter po.
Ha?
Yung
Mas marami pa kesa sa 55 million?
Di ma'am, when we told Madam Chair, Mr. Oñate, sir, ito ho yung bill. Kayo na humbala magbayad. Then he said, sige, ako nang bahala. And then yung invoice ho, sa amin ho pinadala. And we will comply. We will submit the invoice sent to our office, pero wala pa pong official receipt. And the amount that Mr. Oñate paid, kasama na po lahat yon, both the creative aspect of the ad and the TV placements for the 3 TV stations, TV5, ABS-CBN, and GMA7. Yun po. Thank you.
Pero ikaw ang nagsabi, baka pwede mong sabihin kung sino yung ibang donor. Pagkat ikaw yung nagpa-interview at sinabi nyo, ambag-ambag, tulong-tulong, attorney abisado, di ba sinabi mo yon? Na puro donations sa iba't ibang volunteer.
Yes, ma'am, I remember I told that. Yun din ho yung representation sa amin ni Mr. Oñate. And that is consistent with what he said earlier, that he paid the bulk of the TV ads, sarili niya pong pera. And the others, meron din ho yatang ambag-ambag.
Abogado ba kayo ng pirma o member, lead convener din?
Ma'am, hindi po. We are lawyers of Mr. Oñate. He has been our client many years before. And in fact, he is related by affinity to our managing partner, Attorney Aris Gana. Magkamag-anak po sila. So that explains the connection between our firm and Mr. Oñate.
What explains the connection of your firm to Speaker Romualdez? Andito po ang liwaliwanag ng Congress dito sa posting na ikaw ay isang consultant ng Office of the Speaker. Itong retratong to nasa labas ng Speaker's office.
Ma'am, Madam Chair, hindi po ako consultant. You can check all the records. I'm not a consultant. But I don't deny, I know the Speaker. He
Hindi
is
ba
a
tumulong
fraternity
ka sa
brother
Tingog?
of the
Di ba tumulong ka sa
fraternity
Tingog
brother
Party
in the
List?
Upsilon. And kami po, we go a long way. But ang client po namin dito, hindi po si Speaker, kundi si Mr. Noel Oñate. That picture, hindi ho ako, that was one of those times na sumama ho kami, pumunta lang ho dun sa Congress. Kasama ho kasi yung isang associate ho namin na nandito. Pero ma'am,
Pero, so mali si Congressman JJ kasi anong liwanag consultant to the Office of the Speaker.
yes po, with all due respect to the good congressman, hindi po ako consultant ni Speaker. And the record will bear me out. What happens?
Di ba naging abogado ka rin ng Tingog?
Ni-refer po ako ni Speaker sa mga kamag-anak, kay Mayor Alfred Romualdez, who's been my client. And if you will admit, I am very proud of being one of your lawyers, Madam Chair.
Kaya nga alam ko na, ang pagkaalam ko, consultant ka eh. Kaya nagtataka
Hindi po.
ko,
How I
bakit
wish
mo
I was a consultant. Dagdag rin po yun, pero hindi po ako consultant. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Would like to,
On that topic lang,
yes po.
bakit po nahirapan ang pirma for the documentary requirements? In 1990, organization pa po ang pirma eh. So what's wrong with their documents?
Very good question, Senator Pimentel. Hindi ko kasi updated yung payments. In fact, to be honest, i-updated yung records nila. In fact, ngayon ho kami palang nag-update ng records kasi yung mga stalwarts ng pirma, sina Mr. Pedrosa and the other kasama ni Mr. Oñate, wala na po ngayon. So, nag-aayos pa ho kami. And since kailangan ho namin mag-comply, kami na lang ho nag-step in.
So kung ang TV stations ay pinagdududahan o hindi qualified ang papers ng pirma, baka pagdating na nito sa COMELEC, even yung juridical existence ng pirma, in doubt na rin po kasi even TV stations will not air an ad because of the questionable papers of pirma. So how much more amend the Constitution through pirma? I mean that's just just an opinion na kung ganyan na sa TV ads lang hindi na pasado papeles ng pirma, and then you will say, we are the group behind this, then we will file the petition sa COMELEC.
That is well noted, Mr. Good Senator. In fact, we agree with your sentiments. We respect your sentiments. Kami po sa pirma, for the record, we are against any form of vote buying, bribery, or aid in exchange for signatures because alam ho namin, napakahigpit ho ng COMELEC. They will invalidate all the signatures given a very slight evidence of bribery. So, sayang naman ho. Ang